Welcome back. COVID-19 travel bans, school closings, and canceled events can put you into a panic mode. That is why some people are saying now's really the perfect time to build upon your mental toughness. Eric Rittmeyer is a former U.S. Marine turned mental toughness expert. He joins us now from Baltimore to share some tips on how we can maintain our sanity during this time. And Eric, I want to say, now it says former Marine, but I've always heard once a Marine, always a Marine.
You're right, Scott. What you're not allowed to say is ex-Marine. Former is acceptable, but never an ex-Marine.
Ah, now we know. All right, first question. Why is it important to not only focus on our physical health? I don't know, you can't see me, but my biceps are getting huge. But what about our emotional health as well?
Yeah, it's that's the scary thing about this whole situation, Scott. And I think it's one of the things we really have to pay a lot more attention to. I mean, we're so focused on the physical aspects of this, which I understand we do need to remain healthy. But equally, if not more important, I believe, is the emotional health piece of it. These are things where when we ask people to go into social isolation, which is basically what it is, we have to be very cautious of our mental state. People, we're as humans, we're not made to be socially isolated. We need to connect. We need to touch. We need to feel. So it's just very important that we pay equal attention to the long-term psychological effects this could have on us and our children too.
Yeah, and speaking of our children, I know this might be a little easier to follow these steps for parents, but what should parents be telling their kids?
They should be telling them the truth, Scott. And the key is, as parents, we have to step up and really make certain that we're the frontline defense for our kids. We can't rely on them to go to social media where they learn how to eat Tide Pods. We have to make certain that we're the ones that are giving them the fact-based information. It's scary for them. I mean, this is really equivalent to their 9/11. They're hearing about there not being any food, about people dying, schools are being closed, events are being canceled. It's important for us to be very upfront with them and honest to make certain that their mental health is taken care of as well.
Yeah, now let's talk about some of the positives. So many negatives, obviously, about the pandemic. Are there any positives we can take away?
There are, Scott. I mean, I think we're going to see a lot more positives. We already have seen a lot. But the main thing is the significance of our relationships with our friends, with our family. The takeaway with this, I believe, is if you look at any major catastrophic events that have happened in the past, we've relied on each other. And as humans, we need to do that. We have to rely on our friendships and our relationships. It's what gets us through these bad situations. So I think the silver lining will be, hopefully, at the end of this, I have a couple hypotheses with this. I mean, the one is that we come out on the other end being stronger, understanding the importance of our loved ones. The other end, like I said, is unfortunately we come out with becoming more socially isolated. But I believe the positive is we're going to put more emphasis on our friendships and how much we love each other. We need to bring that back again. Make love, not war.
I like that. Last question. How do we separate fact from fiction in all of this?
Yeah, we have to. There's so much information floating around out there. You know that, Scott. I mean, You can find anything you want to find. It's called confirmation bias. You can find somebody that will tell you the sky's purple. The key is to make certain where we're getting our information from, that we know it's accurate, that we backed up with fact, and again, that we've relayed those things to our kids especially. We have to continue to use our brains when we're getting information.
Eric Rittmeyer, mental toughness expert. Can we have you on every single morning?
I need to see those biceps, Scott. I must be doing something wrong because I can't
send
see
you a picture.
Apparently, you do lots of push-ups.
I have to take a really wide shot for all these to get in there. Eric, thanks for talking to us. We do appreciate it. And great advice, by the way.
Thanks for having me, Scott. Have a great day, buddy.
Not a problem. Lindy.
Really no one better to ask about that stuff, huh? He was good.
Great.
We still have much more ahead in the next half hour.